I have a large package. Actually, I have two packages. Three if you include, actually no, never mind. Let's not be too inappropriate. But I got two packages right in front of me. Both bought from Currys. And most of my viewer base is from Australia. So Currys is like an electronics store. They're one of the most popular ones in the UK. So I bought a couple electronics from them. Alright, a couple electronics. And I'm going to unbox them in two separate videos. This one, you've seen the title for. So, I have a monitor behind me, that one, it's a very good monitor, 144Hz refresh rate, 1080p, full HD. It is one of the best 1080p monitors you can get, and it only costs like £200. It's really cheap, that monitor, and it's really damn good. I'll tell you what it is actually. It is the ASUS, actually let me just show you so you know what it is. Yeah, I also got two HDMI cables. This one is a fast cable and this one is specifically for 4K. Oh yes, I'm going to use this for a separate thing though. I bought two packages, remember? The other one is what I use this for, and you'll see in the next video on this channel. In the personal channel. I'll also put the other unboxing on the movie channel as well, so maybe that's a hint towards what it is. But this unboxing will be just on this channel. The other one will be on two channels. Not on my main channel, just, you know, second and third. But anyway, yeah, let me just show you what I mean by this monitor when I can give it up. Just go on my orders. Right, it's this thing. It is the ASUS VG248QE 24-inch Full HD 1080p gaming monitor, 144Hz refresh rate. It's really damn good. Like, it is brilliant. It is a brilliant monitor, and if you want something that's cheap for a good monitor, then this is it. But you see, I wanted something more. I wanted something in 4K. Now, unfortunately, the 4K monitors that have 144 refresh rates are very expensive. And I thought, you know what? I don't want to get that yet. It's a bit too expensive. Maybe just wait a few years until I get something like that. So I thought, let's look at the cheaper 4K monitors. And there were a lot of monitors that were relatively cheap. The only downside was that it's only 60 Hz refresh rates. This is not the one I got, by the way. This is a different one. But this was the one I was considering quite a lot, because this is like basically the 4K version of the one I got already, but it's less Hertz refresh rates. The main thing about Hertz is that it's mainly good if you're doing PC gaming. I'm doing console gaming, so 60 Hertz for a console or just watching movies. The main things I want to do is console gaming and watching movies. 60 Hertz is more than enough for that anyway, so I thought, yeah, let's just settle for this. Let's settle for 60 Hertz, because if you go any higher, they're just so expensive. You can get a 2K one, 144 Hertz, which is relatively, like, it's not too expensive, and that's fine, but I wanted full 4K. I didn't want just 2K. I know 2K is amazing, but I wanted something 4K. So this is what I was considering, but then I thought, you know what? Let's change to LG. Now, I was going to get an LG TV, then I thought the sound in this room is terrible. You can hear a lot of background noise in my videos, and it's no different for the TV. When I watch TV in this room, in this living room, the sound is so bad. I don't know what it is, whether it's an echo or something, but this television does not sound good in this room. So I thought, you know what, let's not get a 4K TV, because I don't think a 4K TV is going to make a difference. It's still going to sound bad, and I'd have to wear headphones to watch the TV to make it actually sound good. And I thought, I spend so much of my time sitting at this desk making videos on my laptop. I'm always on my laptop, on my monitor, just doing stuff, watching things. I watch YouTube videos on it, I watch TV shows on it. So I thought, why not get a 4K monitor and watch movies on there? Or even this monitor anyway. Why not just watch movies on this monitor? So that's why I thought to get a brand new 4K one, because I got some 4K movies. I got Dark Knight Trilogy on 4K. I got 1917 on 4K. There are more 4K movies coming as well, which I'm going to unbox on my Davidoff Films channel, movie channel. It won't be on this channel, but there'll be another unboxing, a third unboxing, on the second channel exclusively. I just thought, you know, I want to watch movies on my desk, because I'm always there, so it's just better. And with headphones, it will sound good as well. It's just a lot more comfortable. So that's what I thought I'd do. And I looked specifically for monitors that had two HDMI ports. This one that I was talking about, the really good one, 1080p, there is a downside. It only has one HDMI port, and the other thing is, because I record gameplay on my Elgato, you have to turn off a setting on PS4. It's a HDCP, I think. You got to turn it off to enable you to record it. Basically, what HDCP is a copyright protector. Basically, when you turn it off you cannot use any media apps. So it prevents you from recording Netflix, YouTube, etc. It copyright protects it, and you have to turn it, if you turn it back on, you can use those apps, but you can't record gameplay with your Elgato. It's one or the other. You can't get both, and you gotta like, it's a different connection as well, because like if it's on, it's connected from the monitor to the PS4, but to record gameplay, the PS4 is connected to the Elgato. The Elgato is connected to the monitor. So I think there's three HDMI cables. One goes from the PS4 to the Elgato directly. The other one, actually no, there's two. Technically there's three because I switch it over. Basically, to use my PS4, I got to connect my HDMI from my PS4 to my Elgato. If I want to switch and use my laptop instead on my monitor, I got to take the PS4 HDMI out and put the laptop one in, connect to the laptop. So yeah, it's two, but it depends on what you use. And then at the back, the other HDMI cable connects to the monitor. So yeah, it's not PS4 to monitor or PS4 to TV. It's PS4 to Elgato, Elgato to monitor. So yeah, it's really confusing. But yeah, basically when you turn it off, the screen goes black. Like when it's connected from the PS4 to the monitor, the screen goes black. Then you've got to connect it through the Elgato, then it just appears again. And if you turn it off again, if you turn it on again, it goes black again. You've got to change the connection just to get it back. So I thought, I'm not going to go through all that hassle just to watch movies. Like I'm not going to go, I can't even watch Blu-rays on my PS4. It blocks everything. So I can't do both, and there's only one HDMI cable. I just thought, I got to get two HDMI ports on my monitor, and so I don't have to switch so much. And that's what the second thing is that I'm going to unbox in the next video, and you'll see that in the next video, obviously, the next day probably. But yeah, let's actually, what I settled for, I showed you that 4K ASUS, but what I settled for was an LG. I heard LG made great TVs. This isn't a TV, but I thought let's trust LG and buy an LG monitor. So I went with this, the LG Ultra HD monitor. It is, what's the 27UL500, so you can research what that is exactly, but it's a 27-inch, 3 inches longer than my current one, which will stay on the table. So I'm going to open this and try and get it fixed as soon as possible and onto the table. And that is the second thing. You can guess based off this what it is. Like why would I need two HDMI ports? That's going to be for the PS4. What's this going to be? What's going to connect also to the... You can work it out yourself, or you can wait for the next video. Is that cutting? It's a sharp blade, so I'm assuming it is. No, oh, it is. Right, I just had to push a bit harder. I'll probably do it with my hands now. Hang on. Oh yes. Oh yes. Let me just, hang on. There we go. Yeah. Nice. We've got past stage one. That is the base. I heard there's one little fault with this monitor, and that's that when you put it on the base, it's a bit wobbly. But I thought my table's going to stay still anyway, so it's going to be alright. Alright, but here are, oh, also an HDMI cable. I bought two already. But yeah, let's get another one. Yeah, sure, why not? Yeah, we'll use that as well. There we go. I mean, I don't know what this is. It looks more like something out of a car, to be honest. It looks like one of those canister things. There's a disc. I don't think you got to use that to install it. I hope not anyway. Because that's usually longer. Alright, let me just get this thing out. LG, life's good. Is that what it stands for? If that's the case, I never knew this until today. Okay. Right. I definitely get this. Oh, there it is. I see the two ports. You see, that's what I wanted. I wanted two HDMI ports. Okay, well, I can't do this one-handed. Hang on. This thing is wide. Imagine watching Batman on this. I need to connect this quickly. I think I'm doing something, guys. I think this goes in there, and there's a screw there to put that in. I think I'm making progress. I wish they could put words on those things, damn it. I'm getting confused because it looks like it looks like it's being put over here. I've dropped something. It looks like look at this diagram, right? Right, they're talking about, yeah, putting this thing on, right? It's all there. It doesn't look like it's at the bottom, right? On the diagram, it looks like you're putting it there. But you're clearly not putting it there, are you? A few issues. I think this is meant to go here. It's meant to like go in first. I've sort of like put the screws in and I have no screwdriver. Oh dear. Welcome to my new budget screwdriver. A pair of scissors. Yeah, so apparently that goes in last anyway, that other thing. So I was doing it right. I just needed a screwdriver. And I haven't got one apparently. We had a whole box of them. We literally had a whole box of screwdrivers. We had like 20, 30 different screwdrivers, like 7 different sizes. Don't know where the box is now. Okay, sick. I need 2 hands. For some reason it won't focus, but I've broken the scissors. Like the blade on the end snapped off and it's sort of hanging off now. You can see it there. You can't see it because this camera won't focus on the damn thing. There you go. Oh dear. Plan B. Yeah, this doesn't work. Plan C. It won't turn it. The smaller one turned it, but this one... This worked for a bit. It's a key. I'm really on a budget right now. I had a box of screwdrivers. Like, we genuinely had one. How does a box... Like, we're talking about... You know those old-fashioned phones, right? Those old-fashioned phones, they come in like this rectangular box. There's a long blue... It doesn't have to be blue, but... There's a long rectangular box that these old-fashioned phones comes in, right? I had one of those boxes. Like, it's about this width, but it's quite tall. I had a full box of screwdrivers. Where is it? Look, listen, I use my house keys. I even used a damn can opener. Alright, this is the best I could do. It doesn't seem the tightest, but I can't move it backwards, so I guess that's a good sign. This clips on, but you gotta like press hard, but it clips on. I gotta do that now, but I'm not too confident. I kind of want to turn it a bit more, but I can't. Nothing's turning it. I just clocked it. This is a manual for 2 different monitors. That's the 550. That's the one I got, 500. I've been looking at that. That's a different monitor. Why is that in here then? Why have I got a different monitor's instructions next to my... What? Well, what is the point? Alright, forget the manual. I think I got it from here. I just got to get this on the table, and then I think the wires should all be fine. So let's do this. I swear the ASUS one was so much easier. I remember it being like a 5-minute thing. This has just been something else. Okay, I mean, that is quite a big size difference. It looks a bit more than 3 inches longer. I know it's measured that way, diagonally, but still, it still looks longer than 3 inches longer, but still, look at it. It looks majestic. Now the question is, can I turn it on? Right, so I've used the wire that came with the monitor to connect the Elgato. This is what you use to record it, by the way. It's a very small thing, but it really records in HD, 60 FPS if you want to as well. But yeah, I connected the 4K one, the red plated one at the back as well. And I'm going to connect it to my other thing that I'm going to unbox next. I'm just going to put it now just in case, like, because I don't want to keep moving the monitor forward and back. But when you move it, it is a bit wobbly. You don't notice it, but it is a bit wobbly. Nothing too scary. My table's not going to move much. There's no earthquakes in England. Not really. I mean, there are, but minor ones. So I think this monitor shall be fine. Unless we move the table one day. But yeah, there we go. Let me just turn it on. Actually, I need to connect the plug. Just realised. Actually, wait. Let's let the PS4 have this cable. Yeah, let me just put this on the PS4. I got an old Sky cable on the PS4 right now, so let's speed it up. Well, the wire's a bit too short. I'll just use this for the laptop and get the laptop one for the PS4. Yes, let's do that. All right, so it turned on, but there's no signal obviously because I haven't turned anything else on. So hang on a second. Here we are. The laptop connects to the monitor. That's what I wanted. I don't know what that is. Current resolution. I got to change the configuration. The current resolution is 1080p. I can upgrade it to 4K. I don't know how you do that. But yeah, I'm gonna. Where's the button? Is there not a remote on this thing? Obviously, I can't click on it because it's a monitor thing. Like what? Like for that one, the buttons are at the bottom, like they're right like underneath here, so like it's easy to configure. There's no buttons here. There's a button. Okay, I mean, I don't know how you go left and right, but there's a button right here. Okay, that is my laptop thing. Okay, right, where's left and right then? I'm very confused. Where's left and right? Oh, it's all the same button. It's like an analog stick. It's not an analog stick. It's like a really small pin thingy, but you press it and you right. Yep. Okay, and the settings are there. Right. Fixture adjust. Where do I change the resolution? You know, I'm not gonna film this. I'm just gonna figure it out for myself. Hang on a second. I'm gonna change this to 4K. Okay, I couldn't find it, but as far as I know, it's automatic. So if your device is 4K, it will play in 4K. It's not gonna play a 1080p device in 4K. So when I connect, the next thing I unbox, I should get 4K. But let's see what the PS4 does. The PS4 is not 4K, but we'll see how it looks. Alright, so I just properly read what it meant by change resolution. You got to change resolution on the actual device that you're using. So yeah, I already said this, but yeah, I'm just, yeah. The cool thing about this monitor is it automatically adjusts based on what your output is. So if your PS4 can project 4K, change your PS4 to 4K and the monitor will automatically detect it and it will change to 4K itself. So that's a pretty cool thing. I like that. That's very nice. I do need to get a better PC at some point, a better laptop. I want to get a laptop, but probably not for another few months. I think the one I got currently can last me for a bit more. But yeah, I think this monitor is ready for the PS5. So PS5, hurry up, get over here. I think you will look sick on this monitor. Absolutely sick. By the way, do you see what I did there? Not haddock, cod. Haha, very funny. Alright, so yeah, next unboxing coming the next day. This is your boy Davidoff. Please like, share, subscribe. Thanks for watching. Have a good day and see ya.